American Medical Response enters into Starbucks. That's audible activity that the demons that worked at Starbucks engage in while they're monitoring with simultaneity, which is demonic, under the fake sun that's over this same Starbucks that it was at 8 o'clock this morning. This is the supernatural venue, meaning the pattern of conduct where the demon-possessed American Medical Response ambulance operators who pace around under a fake sun, stalking in ambulances, engaging in what is domestic terrorism with the people of the state that pace in and out of the bathrooms. This is a gang stalker monitoring with them. All those tattoos are just a means of identifying an obvious demon. He's engaged in what is gang stalking with AMR that's using an air dryer. She's focused on me. She's actually monitoring, and she knows I'm standing here. And that knowledge is based on the pacing and engineer light, where it's fluctuating light activity all over here. You already saw the mirror of light. This is AMR. Coming in and taking their turn, the loud laughter is simultaneity of crossing path. She's gang stalking. And she's doing so under the fake sun. AMR enters in to engage in monitoring. That demon already knew that there was somebody. They pace in and out monitoring. They're doing this while you already know the engineer light that dances on the walls inside of here. American Medical Response represents the City of Ontario, contracted with the City of Ontario that's engaged in state surveillance. This is supernatural. The fake sun is over me while I'm documenting at this venue, and it stays at this same position that I documented at 6:18 p.m. Don't forget what the Ontario police are doing. That's American Medical Response. Those are the demons stalking in the middle of the night, sounding sirens, and these demons are monitoring with the city, with the state, in other words. And LAPD is gang stalking me on this same day in 2024, where there's no sun that would be over this Starbucks at all whatsoever if they were even remotely close to being in an environment where you could not suspect them on its face with regard to gang stalking, which is demonic. They're monitoring pursuant to what are acts of kidnapping that the entity has committed, including AMR. And they're monitoring with communication devices all together. The police coming into the venue, taking their turns, acting out their obsession with me, gang stalking. The fire department taking their turn, acting out their obsession, coming in here, gang stalking. And so is American Medical Response, acting out their obsession with me, coming in here, gang stalking. And their focus on me is proven through the maintenance of a supernatural environment. Don't forget about what happened yesterday at this time, where the demons are inside of the venue, where a fake sun's remaining over, showing you how they're stalking inside of a building, pursuant to joint knowledge of everything that I'm doing, including on my devices. The entity is engaged in what is keeping the fake sun over me. Remember yesterday I left here and I documented how the fake sun left from being here as well. And while I am documenting UPS and I'm documenting Ontario Police at what is the US Bank, which is at a location north from this Starbucks. The entity is that's west from where I'm located, 507 North Euclid Avenue, and the U.S. Bank, which is at the intersection of, this is E Street, the intersection of what would be B Street and Euclid, and that's where UPS is flashing light, and that's where AMR is not under the natural environment. They're coming and they're stalking, and their focal point is not the coffee, it's to come and engage in the elements of monitoring surrounding in the venue. When they know I went to the parking lot to get pictures of the AMR vehicle, that demon goes into the bathroom monitoring. The other demon, the African American with the bad nappy weave, she's gang stalking by maintaining on this side of my person, while the fake sun is present. And that's speaking to what the Ontario Police Department are doing under the 12:51 p.m. fake sun, where I am at the U.S. Bank and the Glorias Cochinas, where the fake sun remains over me at the entrance of the Ovid Family Community Library, while I remained here and then left to go to that library. But when I don't leave, like you're seeing, neither does the fake sun. And even if I did not leave, that's speaking to the prosecution of the demons that are openly engaged in surveillance, and their criminal system, their demonic means, is fully exposed. In addition to that, the natural environment will never include the sun remaining outside of this window, like I documented as of 8 this morning, and it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the fake sun. As you can see, it's over the same building. Then you're looking at psychopaths who are coming and engaging in surveillance. This is how the people of the state engage in what are stalking you, babysitting you, stalking in your path amongst impossible light activity. And they openly demonstrate their demon possession in that engineer light. And then they walk into the bathroom like you forgot about that documentation. You didn't forget about the engineer light, the wall of light that I documented. This is engineer light that's present while AMR comes in to engage in the gang stalking conduct, participating in it, demonstrating their mental illness and how they are, as the demon-possessed population, to be in operation of ambulances, be in those positions in the medical field where they commit kidnapping, they commit criminal defamation, and then they engage in what is kidnapping by taking you to medical facilities like Arrowhead Regional Medical Center, who are gang stalking as well in the same exact manner, maintaining the impossible light activity, maintaining the fake sun, and engaging what is criminal surveillance, where that targeting entity is engaged in what is kidnapping by defaming your character, which is what Tracy Banks and Jason Isaac Fields, the City of Ontario, the people of the state have committed multiple times while I've been documenting documenting, exposing this. The sun is not going to be over the Ontario Police Department. Excuse me. Well, yes, the Ontario Police Department, but the sun is not going to be over the Ontario Police. That demon that was gang stalking with UPS yesterday at 12:51 p.m. when I'm en route walking to the Ovid Family Community Library, and I'm showing you it didn't move anywhere. It's right here. And in addition to that, that's not sunlight. This is, again, the subtle evidence of what is stalking. In addition, their admission, while they are driving by Engineer Light, it's driving on the inside. They're all stalking. And so is American Medical Response. But you know that. Those demons are stalking with light in the path while they're driving ambulances. The demon possessed are going to be removed from the positions that they're in. This is P.O.C. It is currently 1:04 p.m. And you know that the fake sun is still here after 6 p.m. where the Ontario Police are gang stalking. You know the fake sun is here while the Ontario Police were documented gang stalking on June 4, 2025 by keeping their back to me like the passive-aggressive psychopaths monitoring my vagina that they are. And at the 11:54 a.m. fake sun, as it remains over here, that's a duration of time that is shared with what is the LAPD, but it's just not shared in the environment where that can naturally occur. LAPD is gang stalking like the city of Ontario is gang stalking in concert with the demon-possessed ambulance operators who come into the venue to engage in Starbucks' iteration of the state's pattern of conduct and purchasing a drink in order to engage in domestic terrorism and psychological torture. POC.